Hello, warriors. Welcome back to this channel named Inside Angle and this series named The Final Battle. So, last few days to go for the November 22 exams, and here's a final piece of advice for all of you. Now, I'll not go to say much, but I just have one advice for you guys. And at this moment, it is pertinent to recall what I have been saying throughout this series. Like I have said, I have been comparing the 16, 17 days of CA final exams with the Battle of Mahabharat, which lasted for like 18 days. The only reason why I draw this parallel is because in our lives, the CA final exams hold the importance as much as the Battle of Mahabharata held in the lives of Pandavas. So I really say consider it that big, but at the same time not take stress. I'd really say that probably at this moment, all of you are Arjuns and just waiting for the battle to start, but have that fear in your heads in terms of not being wanting to face the exams or face the battle that is there in front of you. While definitely I'm not Krishna, but I can definitely tell you one piece of advice from my own experience that and in fact a lot of people that I've spoken to, one thing stays constant between everyone fears appearing for the exams given the uh, given the level of the exams, given the importance it holds in our lives, given how much it can change things. But trust me on this, I've really noticed that there's definitely one difference between people who are able to perform well in these exams versus those who are not. I would really not say it a difference between a ranker and a failure, not at all. It is really a difference between someone who can perform better than his or her caliber versus someone who cannot even match up his own expectations or match his own caliber. I've really seen people who probably deserved a rank but could not even appear for the exams or probably ended up failing. Versus, I know people who probably no one would have thought would end up clearing the first attempt, but did finally end up clearing, and not just clearing, ended up scoring good marks. The real difference between these two sets of people is the fear or the mindset that they go into the exam hall with. There are a lot of people I've heard, have seen before even going to the examination hall, they start crying, or there's a lot of panic in their own heads, and which is very normal. Definitely, it has to be so. But the point at the same time is, if we let that fear or panic or stress attack our heads, then in that case, I really feel the outcome could go against us, which is why this here is the final piece of advice for all of you. That is, do not take stress, do not panic. Go into the examination hall with full confidence. I know full confidence probably might not exist in the world of CA, but definitely do go into the examination hall with a smile on your face. Tell yourself that you can do it. I'm not sure how much it can help, but definitely to some extent it will. Even if you face a tough paper, trust me on this. You have to tell yourself that it's not just you who's going to face this tough paper, and definitely ICA is going to clear someone, if not everyone, and that someone has to be you. So, in crux, I would say just do not panic or do not take stress. Go into the examination hall with confident, with a smile on your face, with a mindset that you can do it, with a mindset that you're just, let's say, 16 or 14 or 12 days away from winning the Battle of Mahabharat in your own life. So I used to always, after each exam, I used to always feel, let's say, FR ka paper ho gaya. So out of 8 papers, one paper is done. That means 12.5% battle is won, or 12.5% journey is already over. Then after 2 papers, I used to say 25%. After 4 papers, I used to think 50%. So that used to really help me count back, count the number of days left, count the proportion of journey that is left, which used to help me build some kind of confidence. And honestly, what all result I achieve or what all result people achieve in general, the secret behind clearing is honestly not, having studied well, but honestly having that confidence and being able to replicate what all you have, the hard work you've put in those 3 hours of exams. That is really the secret behind scoring well or clearing in your exams. And one last thing, I remember having posted a couple of videos last attempt regarding do's and do nots during the exam days. I will, put the link of those videos in the description. I will also put that as an end screen. That is, after this video is over, you can see that on your screen. Plus, I will put a community post around those videos. Do make sure you watch those videos regarding the do's and don'ts of the exam days. I would have rather I wanted to cover those points in this video itself, but since I've already made a video on those points, I'm not doing so right now. But those are very, very time critical points that you definitely should consider before. Very, very, very important points you should actually consider before going into the examination hall, and that will really go a long way. So I'll put the links of those two videos. I think 2 or 3 videos I had made last attempt. I'll put the link of those videos in the description. Plus, I'll also put a community post. Do watch those videos. Having said that, I think this is the last video that I'm making before your exams. Just remember, do not take stress. Go into the examination hall with a very cool and a positive mindset, and trust me, that will make all the difference. Having said that, signing off, and all the very best. See you post exams. Best wishes to you. I'm sure you will end up winning this battle. All the best.